You guys ready for some proper like Inception shit? Here is the video of me asking for questions for this Q&A uploading. But you're watching the Q&A right now, and I haven't even asked for questions yet. MrRAWEEE's Q&A. Yeah. Right, I'm not gonna officially make this part of the video because I don't want to give them that satisfaction. But hi. That isn't a fucking question. What part of ask me questions is so difficult to grasp? Okay, here we go. We've got an actual one. We've got an actual one from someone who actually cares. Okay. What's your favorite food? Probably pizza. Or chicken. Those two. Am I allowed to? I picked two. Can me and Berg be friends? As well as Clone, I want to love them. They need it. I mean, I'd say Clone would probably want to be your friend. Bergie would probably chill out with you over a bottle of wine. What's your motivation? Sometimes I occasionally get motivated by other people's videos. Like if I'm sat there watching like this really fucking cool video, I'm like, I want to do that. And I'm pretty sure the same goes for every other YouTuber. Like we all get motivated by each other. So we're all just a bunch of rip-offs, basically. What are your favorite hobbies besides making sketches? I don't really have any. As depressing as that sounds, YouTube is the only thing I find fun in life. No, honestly, I don't do anything else. Feel free to judge me, but that's the truth. Out of all the characters so far in the RAWEEEiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiii different elements of his past. I think there's still a little bit to do with Bergie. I do have this idea up here. It's not set in stone, but I do want to do something about his past. As you know, I'm gonna start sketches soon. Do you have any tips and tricks? Don't copy any of mine. Jokes aside, I would be honored if you were to do that. But it depends what you're going for. Do you want to go for a kind of expanded universe type sketches like mine? Or do you want to do the sort of Tom Scar approach where none of his sketches have links to each other? It all really depends, but if you want to go my route, then don't plan all of your story out in advance. Although that might seem the easiest thing to do, I started off making all these silly little things. And then, like, you know, I didn't have the idea for Dark Ties in 2014. I had to somehow link all of these sketches together. That was the fun part. So don't set yourself a goal of being like, everything must link. There must be a visible link. Like, no. Like, don't set out to do that. It's far more fun to challenge yourself to do it in the future. What was the most complicated scene you've ever shot? Any cloning shot, I'd say, and any large amounts of cloning effect. Like there's this one shot in Cloning Calamity where like all 4 of the guys are like walking towards the camera. That was pretty complicated because obviously I had to change costume in a field for a start, and it was freezing cold. The most complications you get out of cloning shots is keeping the camera still. I would say not any specific cloning shot, but just the cloning aspect of videos in general is pretty difficult. Can I have Darkseid? Sure, go for it. I don't even want him. Do you have an alcohol problem? Thanks, Adele. No. Not as far as I know. I don't know, maybe I'll go to therapy and find out. Can you do a backflip? Yes. Yes, I can. Oh, wow. Ooh. Does Darkseid have any special abilities? Depends what you define as special. He is capable of possessing people, although he rarely does it. He is extremely manipulative. He only chooses to look like me, but his actual appearance is just this cloud of smoke. So technically, I suppose he can look like whatever he wants. He just chooses to look at me because that's easier. What's the best sketch you've made so far? Dark Ties probably doesn't count as a sketch at this point, does it? Because there was a lot of serious elements. I'd say video, Dark Ties, but a sketch, that's a tough one because I don't like a lot of the stuff I make. I don't know, The Signing's pretty good. I still occasionally watch that for nostalgia's sake. Or just any video with Bergie in it, a large amount. Because there are some videos where he only has cameos, but if he's in there a lot, that normally makes for a good video. Will you still make sketches with Ben? Probably not. For multiple reasons. One, I feel like he doesn't particularly enjoy them very much. He just sort of does it because it's something to do. Two, because the comments are always cancer. And three, the other two I did with him aren't canon to the sketch universe. And honestly, I don't really want to make anything canon with him. And I'm aware how bad that sounds, but like, I kind of want to keep the pimps separate from what I'm doing. Because that's just... What is your honest opinion on your channel? Honest opinion, not proud. Because if you look back at the 10,000 subscribers video, I was very optimistic, I was very happy with reaching that number. But over time I just realized that no one actually watches. Only 19% of my subs watched my stuff in the last week. And if we go lifetime, so the entire span of the channel, only 14% of my subscribers watch my shit. So, needless to say, that made me sad. I've contemplated making a new channel, but I don't know what I'd do. I'm just feeling lost at the minute. This wasn't a very well-timed question, because I'm just not feeling very particularly happy about my channel. I should be ecstatic that I've nearly got 19k, but I'm not, because I know they're not subscribing for me. I would only be happy with the amount of subs I've got if they were genuine. Are you normal? No. Does Darkseid have a soft spot for Michael? I mean, he does have to look after me to some degree, because if I die, then he dies. So it's a grey area. You can't really say yes or no. Are any huge events about to happen? I don't know. Let's find out. No. How do you make it look like you and Clone are in the same room or something? See, that is a very interesting question.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm doing a Q&A!
Fuck off!
No, but in all seriousness, that was just editing tricks. It is an effect on Premiere Pro. It's just basically any editing software with a split screen effect does the trick. What is your favorite song of all time? See, if you asked me this 3 years ago, I would have said
The Safety Dance. It's one of those things. It's always gonna be the best song ever. It's infinitely gonna be the best song ever.
But I honestly don't really listen to that song all that much anymore. I don't really have a favorite song, but if anything's got a good beat, I will probably like it. I'm a very simple man. What's been your favorite part of doing YouTube? It sounds cringy, but my favorite part is honestly talking to you guys, because it boosts my ego, and it's just good to know that I'm making you feel happier as well, because that's honestly why I do these videos. Just to entertain myself, entertain you. So I would probably have to say the interaction with my community, or what there is of a community. I just want to make people happy. I want to make people laugh. And it's just, that's why I get so disheartened when only 24% of my subs watch my stuff, because it's like, I have all these people subscribed to me, and they don't care. And all I want to do is make the world that little bit better, and they're not giving me that chance. But hey ho, what are you gonna do? Does Darkseid have a dark side? No, because the only reason I have a dark side is because I have a brain, which by that logic, Clone could also have a dark side, but we never really expand upon that. Darkseid isn't real. He doesn't have a real face. He doesn't have a physical body, so therefore he doesn't have a brain. What are your plans for the future? I plan to be dead. Why is Darkseid dark? What's his backstory of him being dark? Link in the description. But a genuine answer to your question, there isn't really a backstory of him being dark because he is Darkseid. There isn't a backstory. There's not an explanation to why he's a prick. That's who he is. He's that part of me. So I can't really explain that. There isn't any concrete thing I can say that'll be like, it's because of this, because it's not. Thank you for watching. I appreciate all of your questions. I'm honestly surprised there was only one question about Hitler's pimp. Share this video on Twitter, share it with your friends, all that sort of stuff. It does help more than you think it does. And I would appreciate it. It'll make me very happy. So I'm gonna go, because obviously I've got a holiday to have. This is the front door. I'm gonna go out the front door now. Farewell. Watch out for the vlog. Keep an eye out for the vlog.